Hello everyone, it's time for LilEdmond Brown's MiniTWOW 1B. So let's get to the results. So 13 voters cast 189 votes. All responses got between 13 and 14 votes, with the average of all votes being 13.5. Since we only have 14 contestants, instead of revealing the winner and going down the leaderboard, I'll reveal everyone's responses one at a time and show how well they did. Going in alphabetical order, for the gamer is up first. Remember, the top 2 contestants will get the double response prize, and the lowest scoring contestants will be eliminated. Anyways, for the gamer's response was either being mean or being a jerk. I can see how being rude to others can hurt your chances of winning, but how does the voters think of it? 42.31%, pretty low for a start, so we don't know if you're safe yet. Andy, you said, I'm not sure in first, but I just try to win. Let's see what the voters decided. .71%, also pretty low, but since you only need to place above one person, for the gamer is guaranteed a spot in the final 13. By the way, the green region is where you need to land to be declared safe. Let's see if Christina Otto can do better with their response by being in TWOW but not answering the questions. I can tell why people bother to join but not do anything with the competition, but do the voters agree with that? They do. With a score of 59.29%, you are guaranteed a spot in the final 13. Up next is David Jones, who said, I'm not doing anything, you can't win without doing anything. Let's see how his response did. Wow! With a percentile of 60.77%, you are the first TWOWer to land in the 60th percentage, and is guaranteed safe this episode. Next on the list is Fireskull, who said, do not answer any questions. Can he do better than David's 60.77%? Let's find out. 53.57%, which is enough for safety. Up next is JoJo's videos. His response is, bullying and cheating are not very good or cool. Did the voters agree with his response? 54.29%, which is also enough for safety. MetalMighty72 is up next. He said, response too late in the comments. But responses don't take place in the comments, but let's see your results. Whoa. 61.54%, that beats David's score of 60.77%, good job to you. Pong James is up next. His response was, the worst way of a new player is they made a worst response and they will be picked out. Now his response is one of the 2 responses this episode that has more than 10 words. But how well did his response do? Oh no. 35.38%, that's the lowest we've seen so far. Will you survive? The chances of that is shrinking away. Next up is Racy A. Macy, who said, they make participations which have nothing for this amazing TWOW. Well, I appreciate you calling this MiniTWOW amazing, Racy, but how does the voters think of it? Whoa. You took the top spot by 2.03%, good job to you. Up next is Sapphonics. Their response is, not responding and eliminating themselves. Can this beat Racy A. Macy's score of 63.57%? Let's find out. Also 63.57%. It looks like we are tied here. To break the tie, the player with the bigger standard deviation wins. Which means that Racy A. Macy stays on top with his standard deviation being 40.50%. Super Gaming Marbler 3229 said, I have no idea. This was the only response that doesn't answer to the prompt, but let's see how the voters decided. Oh no, only 25.71%. The stars of survival are really bleeding for you, Marbler. TNT sign 336 Luigi 909 answered this response with being inactive all the time. Let's see if he can do better than Super Gaming Marbler. Yes, he can. With the score of 54.62%, you are safe into the final 13. Second to last up is Total Drama Lava 23. He said, the Sygast he is realistic idiot and bad and enemy YouTuber. This was the other response that has over 10 words, but how well did he do? A 42.31%. At least you are safe this episode. Last up is Zipline Heroes. Either he or Super Gaming Marbler will be the first one eliminated. Zipline's response is, by hacking someone's channel and using it. Can it be 25.71%? Let's find out. Zipline just scraped by with 30.38%, but that means Super Gaming Marbler, I am so sad to see you go so early. I was expecting that you could make it far in this, but I guess not answering the prompt correctly killed your chances here. Goodbye. Also, please don't have your fans go and attack me over this. So here are the results in the original format. As you can see here, Andy has the most controversial response, while Fire Skull has the least controversial response. Also, Zipline Heroes snatched the last safe spot this time, which makes you our first efficiency champion. This also makes Racy A. Macy our first frontrunner for snatching first place this time. To summarize, here's who's still in and who's eliminated. If you're eliminated, you won't be able to send any more responses for upcoming LilEdmond's MiniTWOW prompts. To the remaining 13 of you, it's time for TWOW 2. The second prompt is, how would you celebrate if you earned 1 million subscribers? Send your response in the Google Forms by October 16, 2019 at 4 p.m. PST. Racy A. Macy and Sapphonics, you guys can write 2 responses and only the better one will count. I'll see you all in LilEdmond's MiniTWOW 2A. Goodbye and good luck responding.